ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ನನಗೆ ಯಾರಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಶೀಶ್ ಯಾರಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
He doesn't come to our center regularly. He comes to temple sometimes.
ಓ ಹೌದಾ.
He's not staying here. Mother is staying here.
ಓಹೋ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ.
He is in Karwar.
ಮದರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, so we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiret. Nastapradeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama-shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Chaitanyamishwaram Om Jnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Om Tassat. Welcome for Bhagavatam discussion. So we'll reading from Canto 1, Chapter 15, Text 13, right, today?
Correct, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
13.
So who is going to read?
ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಅಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
Allocated.
Yes.
Yeah. Varsha Mataji, thing allocated to you. Are you there?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it.
No problem. Let's start.
तत्रैव मे विहारन्तो भुजा दण्ड युगमं गाण्डीवलक्षणम् आरति वाद्यादेवः सेन्द्रसृतायाद अनुभविताम् अजामिध तेनाहम् आद्या मुषिताः पुरुषेणे भूम्ना. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. When I stayed for some days as a guest in the heavenly planets, all the heavenly demigods, including King Indradeva, took shelter of my army, which were marked with the Gandiva bow, to kill the demon named Nivata Kavacha. O king, descendant of Ajamidha, at the present moment I am bereft of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by whose influence I was so powerful. Purport: The heavenly demigods are certainly more intelligent, powerful, and beautiful, and yet they had to take help from Arjuna because of his Gandiva bow, which was empowered by the grace of Lord Krishna. The Lord is all powerful, and by his grace, his pure devotee can be as powerful as he may desire, and there is no limit to it. And when the Lord withdraws his power from anyone, he is powerless by the will of the Lord.
Hare Krishna. Anybody knows his story? Nivata Kavacha. Story of demon Nivata Kavacha. I don't know exactly what is the story, but what I understand from here is that he was attacking Indra, and Indra wanted Arjuna to kill them. So there's a kind of a, not just one, is a demon group. So I think millions of maybe demons which Arjuna killed. So if anybody knows more about that, we can share. But important point is that the Gandiva was the power, because Gandiva was blessed by Krishna. That is the power. when that Krishna is not there, everything becomes powerless. So that is the point Arjuna is making. He had done so much Hercules act because of his Gandiva. Now, since Gandiva is not there, he is become powerless. That's the point is saying. So I'm bereft of Supreme Personality Godhead, by whose influence I was so powerful. So again, as a practicing devotees, see, whenever we read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, always we should think that what is the practical application for me? What is the personal application for me? So in this, at least my sake, I can think that if I keep Krishna in my life, I have power or I have something to do. But if I keep Krishna out of my life, I am lost everything. That is the point. If the Krishna is not there, nothing is there. Everything will be lost. So that is the point I need to understand. So Prabhupada also in the purport writes, by his grace, his pure devotees can be as powerful as he desires. So this is the most important statement. By his grace, by grace of Krishna, the devotees also can be as powerful as he desires. So the power comes from Krishna. He is a powerhouse, but only when we surrender to him. So Prabhupada says his powers from anyone, he is powerless by the will of the Lord. So that is the point. If we keep away from Krishna, we lose everything. That is the ultimate point. Yeah, if anybody want to share anything on this point, we can share. Srila Vishnu Chakra also mentions that. He says that Arati means Nivata Kavacha demons. And Devatas took shelter of me, killing them. Yad Anubhavitha here means by taking powers from Krishna. So yeah, this is the point. We take power from Krishna. Like in Prahlad Maharaj's pastime also we see, right? When Hiranyakashipu was asking Prahlad, where did you get this power? Because I tried to kill you so many ways, but you're not dying. Where are we getting this power? Prahlad says that the same power you are getting, you are also getting from Krishna, I'm also getting Krishna. But only thing is you are using negatively, I'm using positively. That's it. That's the difference. So that is the point. So everybody gets the power from Krishna. Demons or atheists and devotees. Everybody gets power from Krishna. Only atheists do it against Krishna. Devotees do it in favor of Krishna. That's the point. Okay. Yeah, next 14. We're going to read 14. Shruti Mataji. Not there. Archana Mataji. Yes.
Shall I read? Archana Mataji, are you ready to read?
Yeah. One second. Test 14. Yata bandhava kuru
Balabdhim.
sorry.
Yadbandhavah kuru balabdhim anantaparam eko rathena tatare aham atirya sattvam pratyabhritam bahudhanam cha maya paresham tejaspadam manimayam cha phritam shirobhyaya.
Thank you, Patrick. Hare Krishna. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Prabhupada ki jai. The military strength of the Kauravas are like an ocean in which they dwelled many invincible existence, and thus it was insurmountable. But because of his friendship, I, seated on the chariot, was able to cross over it. And only by his grace was I able to regain the cows and also collect by force many helmets of the kings, which were bedecked with jewels that were source of all the brilliance. Purport. On the Kaurava side, there were many stalwart commanders like Bhishma, Drona, Krupa, and Karna, and their military strength was as insurmountable as the great ocean. And yet it was due to Lord Krishna's grace that Arjuna alone, sitting on the chariot, could manage to vanquish them one after another without difficulty. There were many changes of commanders on the other side, but on the Pandava side, Arjun alone on the chariot driven by the Lord Krishna could manage the whole responsibility of the great war. Similarly, when the Pandavas were living at the palace of Virata incognito, the Kauravas picked a quarrel with the king Virata and decided to take away his large number of cows. While they were taking away the cows, Arjuna fought with them incognito and was able to regain the cows along with some booty taken by force. The jewels set on the turbans of the royal order. Arjuna remembered all this was possible by the grace of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, 1 second. Huh? Yeah, Hare Krishna. So, further, Arjuna is narrating what all things happened because of mercy of Krishna, because of powers of Krishna. So, see, again, all these narrations are, it's a lesson for me, or lesson for all of us, that Arjuna is saying this. It is for us that, yes, Arjuna is keep reminding us, if keep Krishna away, what happens? This is what, and if Krishna is with us, what all things can happen? So, he is talking about the Pandavas' strength and Kaurava's strength. Kaurava's strength army was insurmountable. The unlimited number of an army was there. And the great warriors, Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and they were all the great warriors. And Prabhupada in the purport writes that their commanders were kept on changing because each one was getting killed. Whereas this side, Pandava side, is only Arjuna throughout, because Krishna was there in the as a chariot driver, and Krishna was there with Arjuna, always a protector. That is the point. And also another incident of how when Viratas, when Pandavas were incognito and Ajñatavasa with Viratas place, Arjuna was playing a role of Brahmanala. So that's the time Duryodhana and team attacked Virata and kidnapped or stole the cows. So that's the time the Uttara, what is Uttara, right? The Draupadi's brother, right? Anybody? Who kind of spoke big things and then
Yeah. So
ran.
Uttar Kumar.
Uttara Kumar, yes, yeah. So he spoke big things. Yes, I'll do this, but later he got afraid. Then Arjuna fought and got back those cows and jewels back to Virata. So the point is that he is also saying this because of Krishna's mercy. Because Krishna was there, he could do this. So that's the point. Throughout the message for us is that when there is Krishna, there is everything. When Krishna is not there. So Prabhupada also mentions that jewel set on the, yeah, that's also right. Yeah. Okay, we'll read the, yeah, man, Vishnu Chakra Thakur writes that I, who had a Krishna in my relative, Yad Bandavaha, alone crossed the ocean of Kuru army. Now, we are also the kind of in the process of crossing this ocean of material needs and the material world. So we can cross this only with the help of Krishna. Like how Arjuna could cross the huge army of Kauravas, we have to cross this material world. The material world, the ocean of nuisance, we have to cross that. That can be possible only when we have surrendered to Krishna. And with the help of a spiritual master who comes in the parampara, who is a pure devotee of Krishna. And Prabhupada has given this right moment for us. Prabhupada has created this ISKCON and given us the holy name, given us Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and given us a nice deity. With the help of these things, we can cross this material world. Prabhupada given us guarantee. Yes, we will be able to cross this. So we are all wanted to become Yad Bandhava, the relative of Krishna. Somehow or other, we have to connect with the Krishna. Serve. What is our relationship? Relationship service. Servant. He is a master, I am servant. So, Vishnu Chakra Thakur writes that the army had no end because the density and placement. That ocean filled with the formidable creatures, Atirya Sattvatam, such as Bhishma, were like a Timingila fish. Example, that ocean where Kuru's, the army, There is Timingalas like Bhishma, Drona, Karna, the great warriors. But Arjuna could cross that because the help of Krishna. So like in the material world also, we have so many Timingalas coming in our life. So many difficulties. The main Timingala is the three modes of nature. Mode of goodness, mode of the Rajoguna, Sattoguna, Tamoguna. So, and there is Adibhautika, Adidevika, and Adhyatmika. These are the problems in our life, which is making us finding it difficult to cross this. And on the top of it, we have Kama, Krodha, Mada, Matsara, Lobha. These are the various Timingilas, various the hindrance in the crossing the oceans. So we have to defeat them. We can defeat them only with the help of Krishna. Like otherwise, Maya is so strong. Devi Esha Gunamai Maya Durataya. Krishna says that my Maya is my energy. You cannot cross it. You cannot defeat the Maya. Maya Devi is so strong. But when we surrender to Krishna, he says, yes, she will help you to cross. So again, so as a practicing devotees, we should be very, very careful. Take, utmost care of not get trapped to the Maya and control the Timingilas like Kama, Krodha, Mada, Matsara, Lobha, and take care of the three modes and cross over to Shuddha Sattva. And with the help of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, problems can be solved. And we can cross this material world so easily. With like Prabhupada, in Bhagavatam says, it can be crossed like the water in the hoof print of a calf. The whole ocean is such a huge, but when we surrender to Krishna, that water, like the water in the hoof print of a calf, that becomes so easy for us to cross. So that's possible only when we fully surrender to Krishna. That's the process we have to develop, and we have to make sure that we follow in our life. Okay, we'll read one more. 15.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Prabhuji, yeah, go ahead.
Yo Bhishma Karana Guru Salya Chamushava Adhavara Rajanya Varyaratha Mandala Manditashu Agrecharo Mama Vibho Ratha Yutha Panam Ayur Manamasi Cha Drishya Saha Oja Arachat. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. It was he only who withdraw the duration of life from everyone, and who in the battlefield withdraw the speculative power and strength of enthusiasm from the great military phalanx made by the Kauravas, headed by Bhishma, Karna, Drona, Salya, etc. Their arrangement was expert and more than adequate, but he, Lord Sri Krishna, while going forward, did all this. Perfect. And the absolute personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, expands himself by his plenary Paramatma portion in everyone's heart. And thus he directs everyone in the matter of recollection, forgetfulness, knowledge, the absence of intelligence, and all psychological activities. As the Supreme Lord, he can increase or decrease the duration of life of living beings. Thus, the Lord conducted the battle of Kurukshetra according to his own plan. He wanted that battle to establish Yudhishthira as emperor of this planet. And to facilitate this transcendental business, he killed all who were on the opposite party by his omnipotent will. The other party was equipped with all military strength, supported by big generals like Bhishma, Drona, and Salya. And it would have been physically impossible for Arjuna to win the battle had the Lord not helped him by every kinds of tactics. Such tactics are generally followed by every statesman, even in modern warfare, but they are all done materially by powerful spionages, military and diplomatic maneuvers. But because Arjuna was the Lord's affectionate devotee. The Lord did all this himself without personal anxiety by Arjuna. That is the way of devotional service to the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Further again, Arjuna is talking about what Lord has done. Lord has done, he reduced the duration of life for all in the opponent side. So that means literally Lord has killed them, but he was given credit to Arjuna. Arjuna got complete credit. The great warrior, the victory is in the name of Arjuna. So, and it's because of Krishna. So there was one incident, the end of the war, one day, I think last day. So war is finished, Ratha stopped, and Arjuna is waiting Krishna to get down. I mean, general etiquette is that the warrior comes later, the chariot driver comes first, because chariot driver gets down and makes a way for the warrior the come down. So Arjuna's standing and waiting, because Krishna is a chariot driver, waiting for Krishna to get down. But Krishna did not get down. He was waiting Arjuna to come down. For some time, Arjuna felt, why? I am the warrior. He is a chariot driver. He should get down. But Krishna did not. And finally, Arjuna got down. After Arjuna get down, Krishna just jumped out. As soon as he jumped out, the chariot is blown out. Chariot is burnt. So the point is that because had it Krishna's got down first, chariot would have gone, Arjuna would have finished. The point is that how Krishna makes plan to protect his devotees. Here also Arjuna is saying all the opponents, their lifespan is reduced by Krishna. And that too, not the ordinary people like Bhishma, Karna, Drona, Salya. They are great personalities. These are all done by Krishna. So Prabhupada in the purport says, his plenary portion, Paramatma, in everyone's heart, he thus directs everyone in the matter of recollection, forgetfulness, knowledge. Sarvasya chaham vidhi sannivisto matha smritir jnanam apohanam cha. He says intelligent psychological activities, 15:15. He is the one giving us memory. He is the one giving us intelligent. He is the one giving us forgetfulness also. And everything comes from him. And he is the one giving the intelligent memory for the opponent also. Because he is, as a Paramatma, is there everybody's heart. Again, the lesson for me in this, that how I should take any situation in the life, how I should surrender to Krishna than thinking about my strength. This is the general, kind of attitude of people. Because very rarely we surrender to Krishna. We always take shelter of our own strength, our own intelligence, our own support teams, our own maybe the court, police, or friends, political influence, all those things we do. But rarely we go to Krishna. That is the point. Many times in our life, many problem comes. How seriously we are going to Krishna and seeking his help. Very rare. We seek help of everybody else and accept Krishna. This is what happens. That's what happened in even in Mahabharata also. There are so many cases, whether Draupadi or Yudhishthira, because had they surrendered to the day one, this problem would have solved, but they didn't do it. But in our life also, even after seeing that, we are not, many times we don't do that. We are waiting. And when nothing works, then we start talking about a God. That's where we should be very careful. So Prabhupada says that the other party was equipped with all military strength. It was impossible for Arjuna to kill or defeat such great warriors without the help of Krishna. Physically impossible, because Arjuna alone could not have done that. But it's because Krishna was there, it's possible. It was possible. So Prabhupada says they were all done materially powerful espionage, military tactics, diplomatic maneuvers, etc. Krishna did all those things just to protect. There are so many incidents. How Bhishma was killed, the Shikandi was brought in front, how Drona was killed, the Ashwatthama Hatha, the elephant died. These are kind of some of the instead how Jayadratha, killed, because Arjuna has taken over that if I don't kill him before sunset, I will commit suicide. Now, Kaurava and team, they hid Jayadratha up to sunset. So what Krishna did? Krishna covered with Sudarshan Chakra the sun. So when the sun is covered, so Duryodhana and Jayadratha thought, yes, now sunset, Jayadratha can come out. Arjuna had to commit suicide. So he came forward. That time, Krishna withdrew his Sudarshan Chakra. Sun was up. It was not sunset. Now Krishna says, Arjuna, come on, hit. Shoot him. Kill him. So, same way, Duryodhana, Bhima was fighting so many days. He could not, kill Duryodhana, because Duryodhana had the glance of the Gandhari. Gandhari is a chaste lady. Actually, Gandhari had asked her son Duryodhana, come naked in front of her, because that time she'll open her eyes, because she had looked that body would have been fully protected. On the way, Krishna meets. Krishna laughed. He said, hey, where are you going? You are a child. You are a grown-up man. Why are you going naked? So at least cover yourself. So he covered his private area, thighs and that area. And Gandhari opened her eyes, looked at. Gandhari actually got angry with Duryodhana. Why did you do this? I told you come naked. But that's happened. Now the Bhima was trying to hit Duryodhana left and right, but he could not defeat Duryodhana. That's the time Krishna gives a hint to Bhima that yes, that's a thigh is a place which is not protected, where Gandhari's glance is not there. Hit that place. So Bhima hit, and with that Duryodhana was defeated. Like this, there's so many incidents. Krishna made the fight easy for his devotees. Similarly, again, as a practice devotees, we may get so many difficulties. Daily, we'll have so many things. But if we surrender to Krishna, Krishna will make that problem easy. That is the point. We should take help of Krishna instead of taking help of anybody else. I mean, I'm not saying that we should not fight. We should fight. We should fight our battle. Daily we'll have problems. We have to fight our battle. We'll have to work hard. We have to struggle. But like Krishna says to Arjuna, Mama Smarana Yudhaya, Krishna says to, hey Arjuna, you fight, but remember me, think of me and fight. Same way, we have to fight our battle, thinking about Krishna, asking help from Krishna. Please, I am at your lotus feet. Please help me. Give me the right intelligence. Give me the right thing and inspire me to do the right thing so that I can cross over this material world. I can cross these problems. So that is the mood in which I should take. Prabhupada says, the real instruction of whole Bhagavad Gita is only one sloka. Sarva dharma parityajya mameka sharana vraja aham tu sarva papebhyo moksha masucha. This is the only sloka required for us. No other sloka required. If I take this sloka to the best of my effort and 100%, nothing else required. But I have so many other things to surrender. When the problem comes, I'm not saying don't go to doctor. I'm not saying that, but go and fully keeping Krishna in the center. Take help of everybody else, not only help of astrology, help of Devi Devatas, help of other powers. No, fully take help of Krishna. Sometime it may delay. Sometime Krishna may test our, dependency. Krishna will not so easily give his mercy. Krishna will test how much you depend on me. Let me see. And when you prove that, yes, I am fully dependent on you, then Krishna will not give up. Like Arjuna saying here, Krishna, whatever the way, he will do all kind of maneuvers. He will do all kind of diplomatic things. He will do all kind of tactics to protect his devotees. So like that, in our life also, any problem for that matter, will be easily solved if you really surrender to Krishna. Vishnu Chakravarti writes that he was situated in front of me as a driver. By his inconceivable influence, he took away the archatha, their prarabdha, the opponent's prarabdha karma. By his beauty, he stole their minds. By showing his power, he took away their enthusiasm to fight. Characterized by the sharpness of the mind, sahas. By his glance, he took away their ability to take the weapons. Characterized by sharpness of the senses. So this is how Krishna helps his devotees. So with this, I'll stop here. Again, the take-home lesson for me is that how much I surrender to Krishna, that's much I can expect Krishna's support. Ye yata prapadyante tam satataya bhajami. Krishna says, you keep one step towards me, I'll keep 10 steps towards you. Or you consider me as in the vigraha, as archa vigraha in the deity, as a stone. Yes, I'll be like a stone. But if you consider me as a Krishna, Supreme Personality Godhead, who is there to support me, yes, I will do that. So that is how up to me. So it's up to me to take up Krishna consciousness and make my life successful in this life itself. Hare Krishna. Yes, devotees can share the comments. Start with maybe Asha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
My takeaways, if I keep Krishna in my life, it's like I have everything. I have to cross the ocean of this material world. That is impossible without Krishna. Krishna has given us the Guru, that is Srila Prabhupada, and we have to read Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, and through that, maybe I will be able to overcome the modes of passion. Krishna is the supreme, and he's always has his plans for us. In the sense, he has a better and the best plan for his devotees. Everything comes from him, and what is my duty is to surrender to him. So how much I surrender, he will take care of me in the same proportion, maybe little more than that. That's my takeaway, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Archana Mataji, anything on it? No.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Mataji. Yeah.
Just a small takeaway is that whatever the position we are in, we have to surrender to Lord Krishna.
Thank you. Bhaskar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Arjuna was very fortunate to have personal association with Krishna, but we can get his mercy by chanting, and his devotee, if we are connected with, we can get maybe his blessings and mercy, and we can slowly surrender completely to Krishna by first surrendering to devotees, and then surrendering to the chanting, and then directly, if he give us mercy, then we can surrender to him personally. That one I.
Prabhuji. Yes. Lakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
If Krishna is there, everything is there. And if one is powerful or powerless, the strength, because of that powerfulness, strength is the will of Krishna. And if one loses that power, it is also the will of Krishna. So everything is there. Everything is Krishna's will. And then to cross this material ocean, we need Krishna's mercy. And then everyone's duration of life is with the Lord. So he can do anything. So we must always surrender to Krishna. Krishna will always support us. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, thank you. Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I must realize the purpose of reading Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, and all advantages and benefits, whatever I get, I must use for in the devotional services. And all the narrations are lesson for us. All the narrations of Arjuna in the battlefield are lesson for us. In the midst of ocean of army comprising Bhishma, Duryodhana and Dronachar and all eminent warriors, it's miserable for anybody to comfortably cross and survive alive. But because of presence of Supreme Lord Krishna, Arjuna realized his comfortable sailing in the midst of such a big battle. And likewise, we are able to cross over three modes of nature and acquire Shuddha Sattva Guna only with the mercy and support of Lord Krishna. And the Supreme Lord Krishna reduced the lifetime of Asuras, and Krishna knows how, what, when, from the instance of blasting that chariot story. I can understand Lord Krishna knows how to take care of his devotees, how, when, and how. And how I should surrender to Krishna, I must learn. Approaching all my own efforts are futile. When I realize my own efforts fail, then only I surrender. That is not correct. I should learn to surrender before this thing, before making all my this thing, and simply depending on my this thing is not a intelligent way. I must completely surrender myself and handle my task. Then I will be successful in handling my life. And the sunset and by this thing, that story
Yeah, that.
about this Duryodhana's naked in front of Gandhari story. All these things are examples of typical examples how Supreme Lord Krishna has his unique way of handling the situations. How intelligent he is. We must handle our life tasks with Krishna bearing in mind, with a request to him to protect and take care of all of our life tasks. Then the life will be successful for us. Krishna may test at times, however, we must take full confidence on him and completely surrender ourselves to him. Definitely, he will protect us. That much confidence we should develop. That much I have understood, Prabhuji.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Sumit Prabhu, anything?
Yeah, bro. So like whatever opulences we have, all the opulences, whether it's beauty, whether it's fame, whether it's riches, whether it's strength, all are coming from the Lord. And we should not get puffed up by those because they are given by the Lord and at any time can be taken away from the Lord. So in the war, we saw like how the Lord actually showered His grace on the Pandavas because of that they were able to defeat the Kauravas army, which is quite large in numbers than the Pandavas army. And there were warriors like Bhishma, Drona, the great warriors. Karna was there. Many other warriors were there. So this divine grace, which the Pandavas got, especially Arjuna, that is because of his devotion and surrender to the Lord. He was like a very dear friend of the Lord as well. So because of this unwavering faith and dedication to Krishna, that's why he got the mercy of the Lord, and they were victorious in the end. So that shows us when the devotee surrenders to Krishna, as Arjuna did, then the Lord empowers them to achieve anything. It is not just the physical strength or skill, but it is their inner connection with the divine that allows one to achieve big things. And then we, even in our life, we will see like there might be many challenges we face, but we are surrendered to the Lord, then all those challenges become like we get empowerment to uh, cross all those challenges and become successful. And also we see that how Lord is the Paramatma in everybody's heart, and He is only giving the intelligence, knowledge, and forgetfulness also. So that as per the desire of a person, so he is giving that. So that's why whatever our desires are, that also we should be very careful about. We should always be keeping Krishna in the center, and then whatever work we are performing, we should perform so that the Lord's mercy will be on us. Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Varsha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for the class. So, from past few days, I was struggling to have faith in God and all those things for certain things, Prabhuji. But then, out of fear, I started praying and joining classes and everything. But
Fear.
yeah, so something has gone bad, and I don't want again few more things to go bad. So, out of fear, I started. But with these classes, I understood all these are tests, and I have to go through it, and I should not fail over all these things, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I was just thinking tomorrow, maybe somebody can post in the group. Tomorrow, each one can share one or two incident in our own life, which without Lord's mercy, I would not be able to solve it. Because I surrendered to Krishna, or me or somebody surrendered to Krishna, we could solve our problems. Some examples, because why I'm saying this kind of examples will help inspire us, because it's not that easy. See, theory is good, but practice is very difficult. So what Varsha Mataji is saying now. So each one can share one incident, and also share some incident which, yeah, had it been surrendered to Krishna, I would have solved. Because I'm not surrendered to Krishna, I could not solve it. I mean, both points devotees can share. Think about it, share your own practical, your own live example. Not anything made up, or not from the history, not from the books. No, our own example. Yes, and can somebody post in the group one thing that which the problem which I could cross over because I surrendered to Krishna. Another one is that problem I could have easily crossed had it been surrendered, which I did not. So I had to face a problem. In some examples, is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Please post in the group. Tomorrow, let's share. Please, each one can share. I mean, just to inspire all of us, so that the faith we have to develop. I mean, I'm telling myself, not anybody else. I lack. I don't know. Okay. So I'll stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bevacha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namah. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जाय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, ग्रंथरा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय. So we'll see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.